What's going on there, gents? It's your boy it's your boy coming back at you. Smoking out of my new sorry about the light, but smoking out of my new K Woody Relief grain. It does have a 4-hole stinger. As you guys know, I would have almost nothing I would buy with a 3-hole stinger. There's a couple, but that's it. But I'm always on the lookout for a sandblast with a 4-hole stinger. So I seen this one and snatched it up. It was $20. It's in fantastic shape. It's pretty much like my old Thorn, or my small Thorn. But this pipe and another pipe, I got another 3 pipes, but I only brought 2 with me to work today. For a reason. And right now I'm smoking some of that From the Beyond. I think they really did a spot on, or not necessarily a spot on recreation, but a recreation worth recreating. Okay, it's standalone. It would be good by itself. It would be good. I mean, it is good by itself. I don't even know. It's like 2008 or something is the year that it's 2003 that it's Nightcap that it's made after, but I think it's really good all by itself. And I did say it had a Penzance kind of a kick. Now, I was a little Penzance happy at the time, but I stand by that. I do get the same really nice smoky notes from it. I've just been trying to appreciate some of my nicer pipes and some of my less appreciated pipes. Like my old K Woody Billiard Meerschaum. I don't know why. I've been neglecting it, but I have been. And in here, I've just been scribbling. At first, not very well, but I started doing some shading. Stuff like that, just to learn how to add depth to the image. And then the first one I did was my K Woody carburetor Lovat, which I thought came out pretty good. I actually got it to scale, I think, without even trying. And then the second one is my Yellow Bowl Oval, my Yellow Bowl Thin. And that one I think I did a pretty good job on. Mind you, these are freehand. These are just from looking at them on my desk. And I think I did a much better job on the Yellow Bowl. I spent a little bit more time making it look like a shape. Just barked up a bowl of my fave, Special Latakia Flake. Man, it's been an absolute coon's age since I really gave this a good smoke. Honestly, honestly, I haven't been smoking it because I only have one tin left. And that tin is 8 years old. So I'd rather not, I'd rather not crack it open if I don't have to. You know, it's so funny with the shape number 14, which is the full bin, I believe. Basically, you know, what my silhouette is. And I'm not a huge fan of this shape. Not that it tastes, not that it's a poor blend or a poor pipe shape, or that it doesn't taste good, or that there's something wrong with it. I just don't like the way it particularly looks. And but for some reason though, with the silhouette setup with the nickel band, it really hits a note for me. It really rings true. I absolutely cannot help but love this pipe. I just cannot say that enough. This particular one, because I have other 14s, and man, not a big fan. But for some reason, the Signet, or not the Signet, but the Silhouette, just hits it right on the button. The way that it has a nickel band, it has thorn rustication. My judgment may be slightly skewed because I own one, but I mean, from what I've seen, they're really difficult to come by. I've only seen this one that had a 4-hole stinger. Every single other one I've seen was a 3-hole stinger, so I think it was a very, I think as a 4-hole stinger pipe, it's very difficult to find, or people don't let them go. It's easier to find a rock amber or a thorn in this shape. Than the Silhouette. And you guys know what I mean. I mean, it's got that gorgeous sandblast on it. You know, I absolutely love Kate Woody Sandblast. It's just, I think them and Dunhill, let's say right around World War II, Kate Woody, pre-war and post-war, like the 10 years before and the 10 years after, were some of the best sandblasts ever blasted in sand. I mean, the Briars are just so on point. There's no question in my mind about that. Special Atakia Flake is definitely hitting on all 8 cylinders here. And this has become my morning commute pipe. is the silhouette. I don't know why. I don't know why it's become that, but it's just one of those things where we get used to it. Becomes a routine. I wish I could get into a routine like this with my K. Woody Meerschaum. Either, well, I guess it would be my billiard. I'd really like to start getting that thing colored. Man, that special Latakia flake, there just ain't nothing like it. There's nothing like it out there. Penzance isn't like it. I remember when I used to smoke this stuff all day, every day. It was that big of a deal to me that I smoked it every day, at least once a day. And it was good. It's always been good. I can't even imagine what that old tin's like. In that old tin, it's one of the old the little rectangular ones. Think to myself, gee gosh, what that's gotta look like inside the tin. I don't jump the gun with aging anymore, though, because the way that Penzance came out was so spectacular after 5 years, 4 or 5 years. There's no denying it anymore. Especially if you have something that already has age on it, you don't need to smoke it. That's why I hate busting into my Smoker's Haven stuff. I need to start buying more tobacco, because right now I'm just smoking, everything is 5 years old. Everything. Because to be honest, I'm spending all my money on pipes. I guess you guys, knew that, seeing how many pipes I bought over the course of the last 3 months. It's been a little bit ridiculous, but I've learned a lot, and I feel like I've gained a lot because of those pipes. They're nice. And they taught me a lot about K. Woody. Like that Legion French Briar. That's a big deal. Those French Briar, those KBB French Briars, those are a real thing. I seen a guy in a forum that had one they called it a monoblock briar, where they take a block of briar and they carve an entire pipe, stem, shank, and bowl and all. No unscrewing, one solid piece. They smoke it, somebody who actually goes out, finds them, gets the good deal, and makes the money. What do they say? The man that finds what he wants to do will never work a day in his life. That's one of those things, you know. I like creating, content creating. I like drawing. I like pipes. I like the aesthetics of pipes. I don't know if I really want to make them. I'm not sure if I want to make pipes per se. But I would like to cut out some of the middleman. Because Florida, it's a retirement state. A lot of people come here to retire. A lot of people are snowbirds. They just come down here for one season. Storage units they get taken all the time and sold. I mean, and I've been there when people have auctioned for them, and I've been there when they've been the one to clean them out. Considering this is where people typically go to retire, I want to say I bet that we've got our fair share of pipes for sale. And, you know, I'd like to capitalize on that, get in on that, hone in on that action, get pipes cheap. I mean, there's no reason why I should have to pay eBay prices for every pipe. You know, because these sellers are getting to the point where it's not that, you know, they're not posting it with no idea of what it costs. They're seeing what they're selling for, and they're posting it with minimum purchase prices, you know, minimums. So they're forcing you to pay a certain price. Kind of sucks. 'Cause it used to be, I think somebody was telling me, a brand new unsmoked suntan K Woody, which you guys know I love suntans. Unsmoked went for like $6. And then another person was saying that, I think it was a Rockambura oval opera pipe. Either that or it was a suntan. And they were saying that, you know, it went for almost nothing, unsmoked. There's one thing that's for sure, is the K Woody market